Hello everyone, Dungeon Master 372 here, coming at you with Season 1, Episode 12, Part 2. Yes, that's right, our last video was a little long, so this is going to be Part 2 of that. And since this is all pre-recorded, it will continue on right from where we left off. Now, the first video was pretty much based on Mystcraft. We finished up a little bit of the applied energistic stuff, and I went over that, and then I continued on with our Mystcraft stuff, and we started getting to work on that. I showed you the recipes, started learning some basic stuff. The second video goes more into depth about creating ages, so cool stuff there. So I'm gonna let you get back to the video and everything, so that way you can get back into your game a little bit quicker. So please enjoy, and we will see you after the show. But yeah, so we've got our mysterious mining book here. Okay, that was weird. Huh. But yeah, so anyways, we got our lectern, okay, so I've already covered all that. So back to what I was saying about this. So we have biome controllers, biomes, basic modifiers, your block modifiers, your color modifiers as well. You've got black color, blue color, all kinds of color in that list. And in this list we got terrains and all terrain alterations like caves, floating islands, ravines, skylands, spheres, and so on. We also have weather, and we also have celestials. This is your moon, your stars, your sun, all that good stuff. And then we got visuals, which are like your boundless sky, cloud color, foliage, and stuff like that. And then we have terrains, which we got like flat world, cave world, island world, standard world, and void world. And then we also have lighting. So we have dark lighting, bright lighting, and normal lighting. Well, populators, those are stuff like villages, surface lakes, mine shafts, nether fortress, obelisk, star fissure, strongholds, huge trees, dungeons, dense ores, deep lakes, crystalline formations. And then we also have effects. We have accelerated lighting, meteors, such on and so forth. And that should cover it for all that. Now, what do we do with all that? We're going to have to write an age, right? So pretty much, another thing to note is whenever you have a notebook in here, and you have pages up in here, instead of dragging these pages over and placing them in here, which means that you only have that single copy, what you can do is you can right click on these to automatically write them over here into your age, and they will be copied. You will continue to keep this stuff here. So that's pretty cool and everything. But you're like, well, how do I write these ages? Well, pretty much think of it as a sentence, as you structure a sentence. Okay, as far as your rules are concerned. Now, right now, let me double check my notes here that I've taken. Oh boy, I've got so many notes here. Here we go. Okay, for our grammar system here, because that's pretty much what we're gonna. Pretty much, this is the order that you should write your should write your stuff in. You're gonna start out with a biome of some type, something like biomes. or well, something from in here. Um, you can pick up to 3. I believe it's up to 3. 3 or more, maybe. Now, if you want only 1, you're gonna have to, just specify that in here, like this. For instance, you have a single biome. Now, with this, you're gonna want to put in your biome first. So you got to make sure to look this over and see what kind of biome that you want first. So if you're going to, if you want, you're gonna, if you're only going to want one biome and you're wanting to use that single biome, you're going to only want to choose one of these. No more, no less. Now, in your once you've specified your biome and you've already specified your controller, then you can move on to you can move on to weather. So we would scroll down here to our weather. Okay, and then you move on to your weather. And another thing to note, if you use no weather, it does not accept modifiers. So if you were to place a modifier into your table or into your book, but you selected 3 or 4 extra biomes, you want to be really careful with that, because, especially if it's not turned on in your configs, which I'm pretty sure it is turned off. If you're playing straight from the download instead of messing with any of the configs. So yeah. So if you once you select your weather, now this can take if I'm not mistaken, all these can take, actually no, these won't take any modifiers, I don't think. And then we got celestials, which is right here, and this is your moon, stars, and stuff like that. Now we do have modifiers for that. We can say double length, and what double length means is it takes twice the amount for the sun, the moon, or the stars to take longer to move across the sky. East duration, of course, you know what that means. It just tells you what direction each celestial body is going to do. Now, say for instance, you put east direction in front of moon, that means that your moon is going to rise in the east and set in the west. Full length means that it's going to pretty much go at its normal pace, the full length from start up to finish. Half length means it's going to take twice as long as normal. I'm not exactly sure what nadir phase is, but we got north direction, which means that it rises in the south and sets in the north, if I'm not mistaken. And then you can also specify the rising phase, which means that it starts out as a rising sun. setting phase. That means that it's, whatever celestial you have, whether it be a moon or sun or star. Stars is different, but for your moon and sun, that would mean that it's getting ready to go down on whatever horizon there is. And then we got south direction, west direction, and zenith phase. Zenith phase is the new noon phase. And then we got zero length, which means that it's going, whatever celestial body that you're wanting to add in will only stay at whatever position you gave it, whether it be like your direction of your sunrise and your sunset. And then, yeah, so that's that. Once you select your celestial and modify that, you got visuals, which are not required if I'm not mistaken. You got, the different colors of stuff. This is just to basically help you to this is where you're going to express like what kind of color your grass, your foliage, your cloud color, and so on and so forth. Then your terrains, you got like cave world, flat world, island world, standard world, and so on. Void world. Void world is unique, and in that pretty much once you create the age, anytime you create the void world age, you do want to use the linking book modifier, so you can. You want to use the link book modifier so you can use the generate platform option, so that way it'll automatically generate you a platform from which to build on, because nothing is more difficult than having to start over because you lost all your major items in a world that you travel to. And yes, so that is that. Next on the list is lightning or lighting, or no, I'm sorry. We just did terrain, I believe. So this is lighting, and these you can add. Yeah, your lighting here is just these three here, and you can use these for your celestial as well. You can use normal lighting, dark lighting, or bright lighting. Now, if you're wanting to use this to eliminate mobs, it's not going to work too well. Mainly because the bright lighting does not have an effect on mobs. It's just for visual aspects, so just keep that in mind. Alright, I'm going to try to get through the rest of this pretty quickly. Now the next part is optional, but you got effects. You can have accelerated lightning, meteors, scorched surface, and spontaneous explosions. And then you got your populators here, which is your villages, surface lakes, mines, shafts, everything else in between. and those can be modified as well. Now, with that being said, let me show you the composition of my notebook. My Myst Age, if I could find it, because apparently it's not in here. Where did I put that? Oh, I must have left it in the link book. No. No. Where did that get left? Huh. Oh, okay, I put it over here. So, pretty much how I wrote this was this. I used Extreme Hills Biome. I used Single Biome. No Weather. Zenith Phase. Zero Length. Normal Sun. So, I had these two modifiers here to describe my normal sun. Also, I have another full length normal sun. Okay, and full length being our modifier to that. And then we also have another full length magenta color normal moon. I don't know if that really worked or not, but and then we have white color, red color, white color, red color, twinkling stars, which I didn't think about it, but the stars are really not visible since it's daylight all the time in my world. Magenta colored, cyan color, magenta and cyan, and then you have your night sky color. So I did magenta, cyan, night sky, and then we have rainbow, and then lava block, crystal block, standard world, crystalline formations, dense ores, nether fortress, normal lighting, clear modifiers. Now this clear modifiers is pretty cool, mainly because if you put it at the end of your age, it will clear out all the extra modifiers. Now you'll still be able, if you'll still be able to use that. So now I think I've covered everything. I think that will be the end of this episode, unfortunately. But it is about time for that wrapping up point. So if you liked the video, please click like and subscribe. Please check out the links in the description below. I want to take the time and opportunity at the current moment to say thanks again for watching my videos and being supportive of me and all that good jazz. And please, again, click like and subscribe. I really could use the subscribers if anybody wants to keep up to date with my videos and stuff. You can also check out my website. All my information and stuff is there about the website and my future plans and all good stuff there. I have Twitter and Facebook accounts as well. I do have a Twitch account, but I have not used it for Minecraft because I cannot record and stream at the same time. Whenever I play Minecraft, my general thing is to do recording as well. Now, I know that Twitch has an option to to record and save that recording for you to download and upload wherever you want. So I can even download it to my computer, modify it, whatnot like that, and it'll be good to go. But I'm just like, well, whatever. But, whoops. Alright, guys. I think with that being said, again, like and subscribe, and as always, guys, have a good one.